Hi there guys, it's Dan here with your weekly update. So starting here on with the Dow Jones, we're looking here at some sort of daily buy signals. We've got sort of trend predictors long, and we were sort of white last week, and we turned green, and we pushed up, and we're sort of filling this kind of gap in the moving averages here. I just wonder with summer trading whether we'll have some sort of sideways price action, and then maybe we longer term are going to kind of roll over, because we're up into the weekly resistance, and we've got a weekly sell. So there's mixed signals here. It's pretty straightforward how we enter. Trend predictor short. We just so trend predictor short here on the, well, that was 2 weekly, sorry, but getting weekly resistance above price on the weekly chart here. Now I think if we sort of look at our 4 hours, there's quite a nice kind of strong trend up. We've got a sort of bit of a count here. 1, 2. Are we into sort of 3? Do we get a bit of sort of sideways A, B kind of C type setup, and then we continue up, maybe hit into the kind of 33,000 range, sort of 34,000 range, and then we roll over? Or are we seeing the sell start already, because we are really into that weekly resistance above price? And we could be having a deeper correction here. We're getting really mixed signals across the time frame, so we've got to be open to both directions. I think it's really important at the top of this, these highs here. If we break this trend line and turn green on the sort of 1 hour, 4 hour, then we could be long, and like I said, extend up to maybe 33,500, somewhere like that. But if we continue to sell off and stay red, and we're red on, and we turn red on the daily again, then we can roll over here and push down to new lows. So really open to both directions, and we'll see which way it goes here in the Dow. They're pretty similar in the DAX. We just pushed up. We've got a bit of a gap to fill here. Now, I've actually got some money lines, some sort of resistance where I've measured previous moves. And so, again, buy signals on the daily and intraday up to this sort of 13,650, 13,700 zone. And then we'll be interested to see if we do roll over at this kind of weekly resistance. We've had a good move down, and it just got a bit overcooked, and so we've rallied. And do we now make a lower high, and then we rotate and we turn red? So we'll be watching for the PTS to give us a new sell signal, maybe into next week, who knows, maybe the end of this week. So that's sort of where we are with the stock markets. Well, just quickly look at the FTSE. FTSE's stronger and sort of greener, and never really gone to the lows really. So it is the stronger market, maybe the better market to go long if you're interested in long side trades. The only thing that's interesting here, and I think we were looking at this last time, you can see I'm just sort of measuring between the swing here, where we've had the sell-off and where we've rallied here. We're just stalling at our 76.4, which we know is our sort of reversal zone. So again, we'll just be watching this to see if it turns red again. Maybe we push. All the moving averages are relatively together. Maybe we push down, and we push down to the lows again. So be interested to see which way this plays. Quite an interesting setup here on the Aussie Swissy for you. Longer term, if we look at monthly and weekly, it's red, it's short. We're getting, got red PTS daily. We've got momentum trigger here on our monthly chart. We've been quite sideways really from a monthly perspective, but maybe we'd start to roll over here and get a bigger move. That could be of interest. I mean, simply from a bias perspective, we are red on the monthly, red on the weekly. We're new sell signal on the daily with momentum trigger here. We've had a new PTS sell here, which was, let's just open that up. and show you. Here we get our entry, new sell here. There's nothing to do really other than to just follow the PTS, stop at the highs here and look for more targets down to 65.04. So that could be interesting, and even lower to the sort of N-shaped target. So quite a nice sort of swing trade, nice one to look for a clear short side bias on day trades there as well. Then other markets of interest, I'm really interested in gold here. So gold, I think we spoke about before we were looking at this this weekly support here, and we just sort of bounced from the 200 period moving average, and we've rallied, and we've sort of ping-ponged between the moving averages, but we're back up into resistance now. And last week closed and confirmed a trend predictor short. So we're watching gold for a sort of 4-hour trend line break, and I've had one here now, a little bit steeper, that trend line. I could take the trend line from the low here as well, and maybe a bit more confirmation, a break here below all the moving averages, and we turn red, and then we going for N-shaped target. PTS is firing red. Just out of the way so we can see the chart. So yeah, we're getting some red signals, early intraday sell signals. Not only have we got that weekly trend predictor close and confirm, we're now getting a 4-hour trend predictor. So interested to see if this sort of rolls over. And really, it's all about this kind of monthly play. Do we have a move like this where we failed to make a new high and we've just rolled over? Here we failed to make a new high, we just went double top. Do we continue down? Certainly the momentum is telling us so. We're turning red. Just need to push through some support. So we're red on the monthly, red on the weekly, and we've turned green daily. So for you sort of swing traders, wait for the red for your entry. But day traders are tracked on this downward move. Track these previous moves here. You can see these previous sort of what we call money lines. We've got this band of resistance. So I had a little short off yesterday, which played really nicely. We're just a bit stuck in crop jaws. So looking for some direction, and now we're getting some intraday short side trades. So yeah, looking for some more downside in gold. And then if we just look at crude oil, it's similar here. We're getting price tried to pop out of this sort of channel, it rotated back down and turned red. Got this real band of support here, which is providing support. But do we break that support? If we do, we could go lower. We could go to $80 here, and so that's what we're keeping an eye on. We've got some sort of intraday sell signals. I think we're getting red here on the 4 hours. I think the 1 hour, we had a sort of I think there was a trend predictor short, but it's sort of disappeared now as it's continued down. So we are getting momentum trigger with a red PTS, a red, and really that's more sell side, but we are at a support. So seeing if that can follow through on the crude oil markets. And that's really the things that I'm focused on this week. Those are my main sort of day trades, swing trades. So I hope that is of help, and I will speak to you soon.